boys, we are back. With Denmark. Let's Play. Episode 6. Yes.
Hello.
What's up, Austin? I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
You there?
Yes, I am here. Can you hear me?
Oh, I have to something up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I am here. I am streaming.
I do definitely suggest building your own PC if you do want an Authority series of cards, because some of the AIBs are cheaping out on the cards they get instead of putting on the regular stuff that NVIDIA actually puts. So it's causing crashes and stuff.
Oh, you mean like the thermal paste or something, or?
No, the capacitors and stuff.
Oh.
That filter out the electrical noise.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds pretty important. Sounds kind of important.
The actual Founders Edition ones are fine, but some of the AIBs are cheaping out on it.
AIB, what's that stand for?
It's like
just a pre-built PC.
No, it's the NVIDIA designs the card and manufactures a basic PC or basic card, and then they send them out to these other people for them to make modifications to it, make it better or whatever, and they also put on their own heatsink and stuff on it design.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
That's why the Founders Editions is the ones that NVIDIA makes, and then usually AIB ones are better, but this time NVIDIA did not make a cheaper price for the AIBs, so it's more expensive for them to actually manufacture them, so they're cheaping out on some stuff.
That is good to know. And yeah, I would definitely be interested in getting the pretty much one of the best graphics cards around right now.
I definitely suggest waiting until November or December. That's what I'm doing, is waiting till then to get my GPU.
Is that
all
when
the
new
drivers
one that
should be
Nuclear
updated?
Said would comes out?
What'd you say?
Is that when the new one that Captain Nuclear spoke about comes out?
No, the 3060 comes out probably this month, I think, or beginning of next month. But AMD, the competitor, is releasing their cards in October. Or at least announcing them, I think, and then releasing in November.
So if I wanted to go for NVIDIA anyways, just theoretically, would it make a difference if I waited?
Well, I'd suggest waiting as well, because it's early on, so driver support isn't as good as, it's not as fleshed out. Because you don't have all the people reporting bugs and stuff. It's just gone through their testing.
Yeah, but the drivers would get updated on the fly, and you just download the new driver, right? So it doesn't. It's not really something you need to wait for then, because as it gets updated, you can just download it from their website, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't see a point to wait for that then.
Good luck getting a card anyways, because they're all sold out. Because people used bots to try and buy them, and bought a bunch of them using bots. To try and sell at a up price because of how much better they are than last generation. I think eBay is trying to take down some listings of that, because it's kind of stupid that they buy it and immediately resell it, just to prevent other people from actually buying it and using it.
I agree. It sounds not good. I'm just eating right now. So
What?
I said I'm just eating right now, so that's why it might seem like I'm not talking.
Okay.
I just wanted you to know I'm not being rude. I'm just eating. Doing the next series in my Denmark Let's Play for Medieval 2.
We march to our enemy's doom.
I'm pretty excited for the new Age of Empires 3.
Excited for the what?
The new Age of Empires 3.
Not really.
I said I am.
Oh.
So I played the original one a lot. I might give the newer Total Wars another chance when I have a better computer to run them better.
We must fight or forfeit.
What process were you thinking of?
An i7.
Wait, no, that's not.
Fear you. Leave your mercy behind, men. We shall show them none. Once we breach the walls, they are finished. We await your order to move in.
Is it this one?
Set sail.
Just an i7. I don't have a specific like generation I was thinking of.
Usually there's an Intel tax.
Intel tax?
Yeah, as you can see. Look, this is only 10% better, but it's $400.
Holy shit.
And the motherboards are more expensive as well.
Yeah.
AMD is pretty much the king right now in processors, as in like what's reasonable, unless you're like, oh, I want the very best, even though it's double the price for extra 10%.
Yeah, I don't.
Whatever.
I'm not gonna do that. Once you start getting that low of performance returns for money, I don't. That's why I said I'm probably looking around spending $1,500 on a desktop, potentially up to $2,000, but I'll probably be somewhere in between. So probably closer to $1,500. Because you can get a lot of performance out of a PC. Laptops are a lot more expensive for the same performance. Actually, I don't know which exactly. I just know I don't know much about AMD. I've only had NVIDIA and Intel stuff just because that's what I've had. But yeah, I've been reading a lot that AMD's basically for the price is better. You get more performance for the price with AMD, but they don't have like the absolute top end stuff, which is fine. I don't need the absolute top end stuff. I don't want to spend $3,000 on a computer.
What? Fuck you, Bing. Let's see.
defending this siege from the Russians at Thorn. What games are you excited about, Austin?
Command & Conquer Remaster?
The original one that's already out?
No, I believe they're working on other ones.
I only really liked Command & Conquer Generals. I played Tiberium Wars on the 360 way back in the day. And it was okay, I guess, for a console strategy game. I would have bought the new Halo Wars when it came out, I think a year or two ago, but didn't have the money. I've never used Windows 10. I heard it sucks.
Well, they're probably saying sucks compared to Windows 7. I mean, it's alright.
Do you like any of the Total War games?
Not really.
You're more into the Paradox games, right?
Yeah.
Who's that Stainless Steel Gaming? Is that you?
No.
Grave
Okay.
Titans, the enemy are at the gates.
For some reason I thought it was you.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
I thought someone said it was you.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
Yeah, this is more comparable. Oh yeah, another thing about AMD is now they consume. It used to be AMD consumed more power compared to Intel, but now AMD consumes less power than Intel for the similar performance.
Do you know what country AMD's based out of?
Korea. I think.
I think Intel's
Yeah.
based out of Israel.
Are they?
I'm not sure.
Intel headquarters, California.
Hmm.
Oh wait, they both have headquarters. It says. Yeah. I guess they were both founded in California.
Hmm.
AMD just has a Korean CEO, I think.
Our enemy's ladders have reached our walls. It is time for butcher's work.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see. I need to actually look this up.
I just remember hearing there's some shady stuff with Intel.
Oh yeah, they are. The 4600 XT is basically the choice processor right now.
All
That's
civilized
AMD.
peoples.
Yeah.
The enemy lies
Let me look at
We are
motherboard
victors.
prices. What's in so
An order. You should fear us coming, my enemy. If the enemy show you mercy in
I just got
battle,
excommunicated
do not retreat.
by the filthy Pope. I remember growing up hardcore Catholic, and my older brother, when he was enrolled in Catholic high school, my parents let him go to school as the Pope. To me at the time, as you know, I'm not Catholic or Christian in any capacity anymore, but to me at the time, I thought that was high, like blasphemy.
Many
I thought that was just the worst thing ever. I was like, oh my gosh, how could you possibly, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought the Pope was like some holy man at the time. You know, oh, the venerer, you know, I was like, oh, that's so disrespectful. That's, how could you possibly do this? Turns out I was the only one in my family who didn't understand that. No one really cared about that stuff, and they just did it kind of out of habit. And I was the only one who really internalized the Catholic upbringing, especially considering both of my brothers are homosexuals. So, yeah, definitely didn't get any wholesome Catholic family values to stick with them. Oh shoot. Forgot about all that siege they had. God, I love medieval too. Damn trebuchet.
Excellent. We have breached our enemy's walls.
Sieging Spanish-held Wales.
As in ancient Jericho, the walls fall before the righteous. Strive, and God will guide your Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Strike hard and break the spirit of his army. Our men have captured the enemy
Nice.
general. Guard him well, so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
Aren't you guys shooting?
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Yeah, I would suggest going for the 3600 XT.
How much is that?
$249. Not on sale. Though, for that I would suggest waiting as well because they're releasing their new 5000 series of processors. So that means the older generation is going to go down in price, so you're saving more money. Or if there's a better deal for the newer generation, then you could go for that as well. While Intel has basically nothing coming this year. Which I think, yeah, it's 2 weeks away from the launch.
This is a total blob.
Ooh, that's nice. This code allows you to administrators to view server as that wall. So if you click on something, it lets you see what you can see with that wall on.
Oh, interesting. Quite the epic siege.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
on, bro. Make it out of there. Trying to get my general out to fight.
I hope the newer Total Wars are trash. Mainline infantry is useless.
Yeah, it's all shit. It's very true. And it's so bad, dude. The unit collision, like you literally just, if you just watch gameplay videos of it, it's so bad.
And also the units, like there's, if you do a test 100 times, you'll get a different outcome 100 times. So there's nothing you can really go by, whether a unit is good or not.
Yeah. It's really bad. Yeah, the newer Total Wars are no, really, frankly, a sad state. They're so bad. Honestly, I don't even think Rome 2 is as bad as, like, and Rome 2 had the absolute fucking worst launch in the whole world. And I think had a lot of waste potential, but I don't even think Rome 2 is as bad, in its current state, is as bad as, like, Three Kingdoms or Troy. I mean, they had to make Troy free because otherwise they would have gotten so much flack. Because it wasn't originally going to be free. They planned it, they announced it to be free like a month or two before it came out. And it was only free on the first day. So they clearly intended to make money off of it. And they're still going to make DLC that you have to pay for. Yeah. I'm sure that they did that once they realized that they would have a really bad launch. Yeah, I would play Rome 1, but it runs so bad on my computer just because it's so old. It ran better on my older computer. It runs fine with hardware of the day, but as stuff gets newer and newer, further away from it, it just starts to run really bad. So that's why I don't play that. But I probably would play Rome 1 if it didn't run like shit. But I play Medieval 2. Medieval 2 is pretty damn good. I don't really have any complaints about Medieval 2.
Oh wow, RAM prices aren't that bad right now.
What is?
RAM prices.
Oh yeah.
An honor to serve, my lord. Honor and courage, soldiers. We must where to.
I think Attila Total War is pretty decent. The campaign needed some work, but I thought the battles in Attila were very good. And yeah, the Warhammer, I mean, and I'm a Warhammer fan. I grew up doing Warhammer, to tabletop IRL Warhammers, and I still collect it to some degree, and it is cool, like the monsters and the magic and all that stuff's cool, but like the core gameplay, and you could just see like the laziness in the game, like a lot of gunpowder units don't even have reload animations, and they'll just shoot right through each other. And yeah, just go look up like missile units from like Three Kingdoms and Warhammer. They have no power, they have no, they just feel weak.
Are blasphemous at best.
It's just not really fun. Yeah. I didn't even bother getting Three Kingdoms, and I shouldn't have, but I did. I bought every single Rome 2 and Attila DLC, every single one from both games. And
Army at your command.
yeah, Rome 2 was the first one of their games where they started doing this extremely annoying DLC policy. It's like, oh, we're gonna just lock Sparta and the Greeks behind a paywall.
Wow.
For no explanation, Okay, but then they had so much backlash. They're like, okay, if you pre-order it, then we'll give you the Greek cities for free. It's like, bitch. Like, this should have been in the fucking game. It was in the game. They just cut it out to resell it as later content, and they
That
did
stuff
that.
is so scummy.
Yeah. It's just so blatantly obvious to anyone how scummy it is.
Do not address me. I answer to a higher.
They would have made a lot more money off Rome 2 if they just waited another year or 6 months to unfuck the game, because the launch was just so bad.
What's worse is people actually buy cosmetics
To the walls! Our
for
enemy
games.
has laid
Like those
siege.
big companies that just try to scam you out of all your money.
Yeah, like buying
Like
tons
you
of
want a weapon
skins.
skin? Oh, $10, please. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. I mean, look, those
Well-
people are just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I've probably spent. I played.
Well, I'm
League
not
of-
talking about actual content. I'm talking about
Okay.
like the skins and stuff.
Yeah,
Like
skin.
if it
I
wa-
mean, look, I don't even like seeing that shit like being sold, but people who buy that, they're just stupid, or they have a lot of disposable money, and you know that's their prerogative. But what bothers me is when they purposefully and blatantly cut content out of a release of a game
Yeah.
just to try to sell it to you slower over time for more money. It's like, bro, go fuck yourself. And that's the attitude I have. And you know, cosmetic stuff I don't care that much about. But I mean, like, let's take League of Legends for example. You know, you know what's so funny is back when I first started playing, I had a friend in high school. He was, or actually my older brother's friend. When I was in high school back in 2009, I started playing League of Legends. 2009 winter. I got into the closed alpha because my older brother had a friend who was in the closed alpha, so we were able to get in and play it. Back when there were only 30 champions and there was no meta, and it was really fun. And I thought it was a scam because it was like a free-to-play game. How's that? What's the business model? You know, what the hell is that? And of course now free-to-play games are well understood, but at the time, I literally like thought it was like a virus scam or something. Because you know, League of Legends, especially back then, man, it seemed like it was not
It's
as
pre-
polished as it is now.
It's pretty sad. Like, my childhood game was Roblox, but now it's just so scummy. They're trying to take all the money from the kids, like, so hard.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
back then, before the CEO died of cancer, it was fine. But then the new CEO just started Jewing it out.
Engage me.
I actually think he might have a Jewish name. I'm not sure.
I'm still streaming, just so you know.
Oh, you're streaming.
I'm still streaming, yeah. I mean, look,
You could have said that.
I did. I told you that when you
Oh.
came in. Before we started talking about computers, I said just, hey, Austin, just, you know, I'm streaming.
Oops.
It's whatever. No one watches these anyways. So I have like 10 views on all these videos, so it's not a big
Anyways,
deal.
I put together a list of just like random stuff. I didn't even try to choose the good prices and stuff. I just chose some random $200 power supply, which it's not gonna cost that much for one that you're actually gonna use. So if you include the Windows key, it would be $1,000 plus the graphics card in the case. So case, I guess, throw another 100. Plus you can add on that graphics card, about 600. So like 1,700 with no deals and slightly higher price stuff.
Yeah.
Just
Hey,
wanted to
babe.
let you know I called in
Mm-hmm.
and yeah. So I'm gonna go lay down and take it.
Okay.
But I really don't feel good. I don't know why. I just felt like, bleh.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too.
And you should come give me a forehead kiss whenever you want. Thank you.
I love you, baby.
I love you. Lydia, come on. Come here.
Your cats. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not a fan of exploitative money practices, exploitative marketing practices, especially toward children. It's just not good.
And this price as well is, you don't really, some of the stuff, like I chose obviously cola that you don't need. You don't need a $120 cola. Like my cola is like $30.
Yes. Of course. We
So I just did that just to
Like a water
make the
cooler.
price.
Marching to battle with pride.
Yeah,
it
I
what?
just chose a random expensive AIO all-in-one cooler, which is the only water cooled for the CPU. And then you don't need a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD. It's just nice to have all your games load up instantly. So, but I do suggest at least a small 250 gigabyte one, which is probably like $50 instead of 150 for a terabyte, so that you can have your Windows just blink of an eye turn on. Which is that pretty nice. It doesn't even feel like it's been off because of how fast it turns on.
Yeah.
So you can save some money there.
Do not break the
And there's also the list I have is 3 terabytes of storage total. 2 of it is hard drive space, which is the same hard drive I use. And I chose a very expensive motherboard as well to drive up the price. So I would say depending on the case and motherboard you choose, and if you want to all-in-one cooling, and if you want a, depending on your storage, it could be between 1,000 and 1,500. Because you said you wanted the 3,700, right?
3,700.
GPU.
I don't know, man. Is that the AMD one?
No, I'm talking about the NVIDIA thing. The thing that
I don't know. I'm not
posted.
100% decided yet. I just Captain Nuclear said that would be like one of the best ones out right now.
The walls have fallen.
But yeah, I want to
Steel
have
and
one of the better
valiant
ones. I
hearts
don't,
must be our
like I said, I
walls
don't want
now.
to have one that has like, you know, it's like hundreds of dollars more for only 10% more output.
Okay.
But
That's the CPU I'm talking about. Yeah, I suggest the 3600 XT. That's like community's consensus on like that's the best price for the performance right now.
is that AMD?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
The walls have fallen. Steel and valiant hearts must be our walls now.
Problem is when you put together, I mean, building a BC quad is literally, it's kind of just like Legos. You're not really building it, you're just kind of snapping pieces into place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I highly suggest pre-built. I mean, not pre-built. Building it yourself over pre-built.
Yeah. Yeah, I should just do that then, because it's not like you literally most of them. I don't even think you need any tools or anything, right? Maybe very simple type.
A
Maybe
screwdriver.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, right? But can't I
You
like
don't-
short circuit some shit?
I mean, if you're dumb and wearing socks and you decide, okay, I'm gonna rub my feet against the carpet and touch a piece of metal on the processor or something. So basically, you just need to make sure you're not wearing socks and on a carpet. And when you put stuff together, your case is gonna be metal, so you just touch your case to get rid of static electricity, and you're fine.
Okay.
Just have no static electricity in your fingers, basically. Oh yeah, another reason why I was suggesting on rating is
God save us,
because
the enemy
there's
have the
rumors
walls.
of
Look to our defense, or all
better
will be lost.
NVIDIA cards that they're keeping in, not releasing until AMD releases theirs.
Our enemy's ladders have reached out. The enemy general lies dead. We have sent the core to hell. Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this debacle.
only intervention from fire to flame. Our general lies slain upon the battlefield. My lord, Ray, something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
I think they just had way too much cavalry.
Only half the enemy force remains. The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
Routed them. So there's that.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash. Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle. Our army is tiring.
Yeah, dude, in 2000s, yeah. But like, what I was saying with League of Legends is that I played it for 5-6 years, a lot, like so much, that I eventually wound up spending tens of dollars on a few skins for a few of my favorite champions that I would play all the time. And I don't mind that, because I would only play a few of them. And it's not like I spent hundreds of dollars on skins, but I enjoyed it. Felt good having a nice skin for your favorite character. Man, my chest is so destroyed.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let us pray it remains as such. By the Lord, our foe is utterly vanquished.
The enemy lies defeated. We are victors.
Hello,
Hello.
I'm streaming, Bobby.
Okay, well, hopefully Austin can keep his mouth shut.
Too late, Bobby.
Austin is a known outgoing personality.
I'm gonna go with the 3800 for my PC, most likely, because I wanted to.
$3,800?
Yes, Bobby.
Or
$3,800.
I was
And not
about
the
to
GPU
say,
that was just
McDonald's paying you that good money.
because it will last longer. And since I have a 4K monitor, so I need a bit more.
Yes, Lord. Men, march.
Austin, will you be getting the new Age of Empires game?
I don't know.
If it is the fight you wish,
You should
come
just do it.
closer.
Just do it. Han's got Among Us, so you're actually legally obligated to get Age of Empires 3.
It's a free phone game that we paid $5 for.
Enemy lies defeated. We are victors. Orders, my lord.
It's fun with friends, but I wouldn't
Marching
play it
to
by
battle
myself.
with pride, Lord. Yes, surrounding and besieging the settlement. The siege is ongoing, my lord. Yes, Lord.
Just play Civ 5. Austin still has PTSD from playing that game with me.
I'm sorry I don't know all of the little bugs and the broken things.
It's not a bug. It's bad.
What do you mean? You can literally raid all of my stuff in one
It's okay,
turn.
Austin. You can't be
one
good at
unit.
every game.
It's a broken unit.
Denmark, okay, Denmark's a little broken, okay. Venice, is my like the Civ I always play, is just bad. Venice is bad, okay, Austin, get your head around that. It's just
Yeah,
fun.
but Denmark though.
And you lose to me when I play Venice, so you're bad. There's
Yeah,
nothing
but
wrong
you
with that.
still-
Because how many hours do I have in Civ 5? I have close to 3,000 hours, so
And
there's
I
no
have less
shame
than
in being
200.
bad. I know, so there's no shame in me. You're just worse than me, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Actually, no, I might have
You're
a lot of
probably
single
better
player
than me
hours
at
now.
like getting like furry stuff and like gay sex and stuff like that. You're probably better than me at that because you have more experience. So see, nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong at all.
Oh yeah, even with all my single player hours, I only have 259 hours.
Well, I got this game in like my first achievement for Civ 5 was in let me just look 2000. I'll just look. Because I'm pretty sure it tells you. Yeah, and December 31st, 2011 was when I got my first achievement. So yeah, been playing a while.
All my hours are basically in freshman year, I think, and that's it. Besides a couple with you.
So I was playing this game when I was 9 years old. Is this a stream I smell? Thinking about making some dinner. Gotta go to work in about 4 hours. Well, I was gonna cook something at home, but now maybe I should get some McDonald's just to prove you right.
Eating food. Food is for the weak.
You're right. I should just drink water.
Nah, that's all you need, bro.
Yep. They should patch water to add 1 calorie per glass, so that way you can live off only water. Just like hot fix it.
You want them to add more stuff to your water?
Sure. Should have flavors in your faucet, like you
I
want
love
like
fluoride.
green apple flavored water.
Oh my god, that's like peak American right there. You know, why
fluoride
doesn't
good
the
for you?
United States have flavored tap water yet?
Not
Or it's
tap
good
water,
for
but
you.
you can buy flavored water at the store.
Yeah, that's true.
Fluoride's
Why
good
is the
for
tap
lungs.
water not just Coca-Cola?
Fluoride's good for you.
False.
You just don't brush your teeth. That's the problem.
Happy My City doesn't fluoridate the water.
Hmm.
Ben Consulate.
Fear us coming, my enemy. Show no mercy to our
Dude, I do not want to go to work
enemies.
today, man.
Attack!
Just say that you had a seizure. Austin's done
He can't-
this.
he
Austin,
can't.
tell him what you've done. Tell him.
That was only
Austin
twice, and that's
says
because I accidentally slept in.
He's called into work and slept in, so he just told them he had a seizure.
That was only
Because
twice.
they know he's prone to seizure. Twice is 2 times too many,
The
though.
place I used to work at, I would just no call, no show, and they never did anything about it. They would let me do that 3 days in a row, no call, no show 3 days in a row, and they wouldn't even say anything to me.
Well, you
I can't
see,
do
I
that
was the manager, so
where I
I
work.
kind of had to.
You weren't a manager. No. You told me that they
At
couldn't make you a
McDonald's.
manager because you weren't 18 yet. So now you're switching up the stories.
What do you
Austin.
mean? I turned 18 eventually. That, like 2 weeks after I turned 18, I was.
Someone's getting a little
promoted.
panicky. It's almost like I've caught you in the midst of a lie.
Whatever you say, Bobby.
If you want to... Hold on. Austin, I'm just too smart for you. I'm sorry. You've been outplayed.
Oh shit, I'm attacking them. I thought I was defending this siege, but I'm actually attacking them, so I have to leave.
Should stream on Discord so me and Austin can watch.
I'm streaming on YouTube. It's where all the chat stream.
Beep.
Twitch is for losers.
Let me find Vidir Samir on my subscriptions list.
This is Rainbow Six
Mm.
Siege.
Dar. Damn, this man's got 7 subscribers.
It's probably all my friends.
I like your blue t-shirt ons.
Thanks. T-shirt? This is an American Eagle sweater I've had since high school, man. This thing's like 10 years old at
The
least.
battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and
Apologies.
steadfast, victory will be ours.
How dare you call it a T-shirt?
I think Austin should get a face cam. Is this a ranked match, Austin?
No.
Why not placing any of his utility down, not placing any goos, not helping reinforce, just standing there.
It's unranked.
Useless.
And I was busy trying to change something.
Always has an excuse, this guy.
Playing Rainbow Six Siege.
He is. I will join you after that game, Austin. Thinking about getting some food though, or cooking something. Make some oatmeal. Sounds pretty good. Last night when I got home from work, I was hungry, so I just had like 2 glasses of milk and 6 eggs. And that was dinner.
Good job.
Thanks. WED.
And being fat.
All it takes is for me to get you on your back and then I'd sit on you, and then you're dead. So, keep laughing. Keep laughing at me.
My apologies, Texas National Guardsman.
This is true.
I can't believe I've disrespected you in such a heinous way.
Yeah, I don't even think you thanked me for my service today.
I didn't thank you for your service today, so thank you for your service.
No problem. You should also be thanking Austin because he was in ROTC.
Hey, Austin, thank you for your service for ROTC.
Notice how Austin was in ROTC and there was no school shooter. It's almost like they were afraid of him. So he probably stopped a school shooting, is all I'm saying.
Probably. Sounds about right.
He's a hero, is what I'm trying to say.
All ROTC cadets are heroes.
Our men are winning the
Thank you for your
battle.
service,
If we
Austin.
continue like
Again.
this, we will smash the enemy. The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Strike hard and break the spirit
This
of
nigga.
nothing. Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well, so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
I'm supposed to train a new kid tonight at work, Ainz. You want to know what his name is?
No.
Deshaun.
Sounds
I've
like
got
a-
one of
sounds
those
like a
at my
really
walk,
bright
too.
kid.
I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun teaching him.
I've got someone with that name at my walk, and he's not exactly the best employee in my opinion.
I wonder what traits inspire him to be a bad employee. Maybe it's probably just a coincidence. My
Are you trying to
apologies.
imply something, Bobby?
You know, people whose name when they start with the letter D are traditionally,
They're traditionally
Not
dumb,
me.
you know, just kind of,
yeah.
D dumb, you know, just makes sense, right?
Yeah, Ainz put 1 and 2 together for me there. Thank you, I appreciate it. D dumb.
Only the enemy army runs. We must pursue and hunt them down.
What are you playing on now, Ainz? A laptop?
Yeah. All those years I hosted Hoi 4, I was on this laptop, this like 8-year-old.
How is it doing so well? Is what I understand.
Well,
Like
'cause-
you host Hoi 4 fine, you stream fine, you have no problems with any games you play. It is an astute laptop.
It's an MSI. I don't play games that require a whole lot, and when I do play them, like I can barely run the new Age of Empires 2. Like games that are actually new run like shit. And Hoi 4 makes my game, like my computer's so fucking loud. It's just like stretching to the limits. It sounds like a fucking aircraft taking off. When I try to play Hearts of Iron 4 because it's so taxing on my computer. And
When you were in the Marines, did you ever get stationed on like a Navy ship for any amount of time?
I did. I was part of LF Karat 2013, so I was on the USS Tortuga for like 2 months, and it made me want to kill myself. It It's so depressing, dude. I can't imagine. Like, that's why I never volunteered to like go in the Navy. You know, be on ship.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew Marines
Imagine-
could be on ship, but yeah, it was terrible. I remember a U.S. Navy chief accused us of shitting in the showers when we had the Malaysians on, and it was obviously the Malaysians, because they're not used to Western toilets. Which is fine, but it's like, come on, bro, like, don't fucking blame us, like, fuck off. It was obviously these fucking people who aren't used to.
The enemy are
Obviously, you guys are
utterly
shitting in the shower, so it's going up through and I won't get mad, okay?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Don't make it worse than it has to be.
Malaysian
Who
military
should...
base, they had open sewers, as in like in Rome Total War One, when you build a building, open sewers as barbarians and barbarian invasion. It's just like basically a huge trough running through the city. That's what they had.
Giant trench.
Yeah, it was basically just. It wasn't really that big because the base was small, but yeah, it was literally just like a small trench. You could just step into it, and
It's funny.
it made the base smell like shit. Yeah, but they were cool. They were cool, I suppose. They were really good at football, like actual football, not American football, but soccer, as we say here. They were really
Wow.
good at soccer. We had a big soccer match against them.
You play soccer?
I did.
You didn't do any sports in high school, though, did you?
I did.
You did
my
that shooting
rifle
team, didn't
marksmanship,
you?
Yeah, and I did all the ROTC stuff because I was a ROTC nerd. So I did the drill team, the rifle team, the athletic team, the academic team, all the.
Were you
all
telling
the,
me you were in ROTC and I haven't thanked you for your service yet? I apologize.
How dare you? Yeah, it was fun. It was cool. You know, I wanted to join the military, so I'm glad I did those things. You know, the civilian marksmanship program we did really helped me. You know, that taught me how to shoot. I never shot guns before that, and I know they're air rifles shooting tiny little air pellets, but the fundamentals are still the same. Carried over the stuff you learn in boot camp on your rifle week is the exact same stuff they taught us in the CMP.
Yeah.
And I was a really good shot, qualified expert every time. High expert, not barely getting expert. Not that the, you know, Marine rifle qual is that hard, but a lot of people don't get expert.
They have this
so,
digital range when I go to drill, basically.
yeah.
And it's kind of luck of the draw because half the rifles they give you have like M203s on the
I need to
bottom, so they're
go-
like 10
I
pounds
need to
heavier.
go